A database is a powerful tool used to store and organize data in a structured format, making it easy to manage, retrieve, and analyze information. Unlike a simple list or table, a database is designed to handle large amounts of data efficiently, often for a specific purpose. For example, a library database might store information about books, authors, borrowers, and loan dates, allowing librarians to track and manage their collections. At its core, a database consists of tables, where data is organized into rows and columns. Each row represents a record, such as details about a single book, while each column holds specific fields of information, such as the book's title, author, or ISBN. To modify or update the data stored in a database, users typically work in what is called the datasheet view. This view displays the data in a table-like format, similar to a spreadsheet, and allows users to add, edit, or delete records directly. For example, if a borrower returns a book to the library, a librarian can update the record in the datasheet view to show that the book is no longer on loan. This method is particularly useful for making quick adjustments to individual pieces of data or for performing basic tasks, such as correcting errors or adding new entries. While the datasheet view is functional, forms provide a more user-friendly way to interact with and edit data in a database. A form is essentially an interface that allows users to view or input data in a more visually organized and accessible manner. Instead of displaying the entire table, a form might focus on a single record at a time, with clearly labeled fields for each piece of information. For instance, in a school database, a teacher could use a form to add details about a new student, entering their name, age, class, and contact information into designated fields. Forms make databases easier to use, particularly for those who may not be familiar with the underlying structure or who need to focus on specific tasks. Databases are particularly powerful because they allow records to be sorted, filtered, and searched with ease. Sorting arranges records in a specific order, such as alphabetically by name or numerically by price, making it simple to view data in a meaningful way. Filtering enables users to display only the records that meet certain criteria. For example, in a sales database, a filter could be applied to show only transactions above a certain amount or only records from a specific date range. Searching allows users to locate specific information quickly, such as finding all records that contain a particular word or phrase. These functions save time and ensure that users can focus on the most relevant data without sifting through unnecessary information. A report is another key feature of databases and serves as a way of presenting data in a clear and professional format. Reports are particularly useful for summarizing and sharing information, often tailored to specific purposes or audiences. For example, a manager might generate a report showing monthly sales figures, complete with totals and comparisons to previous months. Reports can include text, tables, and even charts to visualize data, making complex information easier to understand. Unlike datasheet views, which are intended for editing and analysis, reports are typically designed for printing or exporting, providing a polished and final version of the data for review or distribution. In conclusion, databases are indispensable tools for storing and managing data in a systematic way. The datasheet view provides a straightforward method for directly editing records, while forms offer a more accessible and user-friendly approach. Sorting, filtering, and searching capabilities make it easy to find and organize information, and reports provide a professional way to present data for others. By mastering these features, users can harness the full potential of databases, streamlining their workflows and improving their ability to handle large and complex datasets effectively.